So Shweta, any doubt for yesterday's session, the reports and all? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we will go to display more reports.
Okay,
Gopal,
ma'am.
we're seeing now, huh? Display more reports. No, not daybook. Display more reports. We've already seen. We've seen the trial balance. We have seen the daybook. Cash flow, bank fund flow. We'll do later. We were at account books. Go click account books. You remember, Shweta, we did cash book ledger, right? Now
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
do group summary. Group summary. So group summary means Tally already gives you groups. So if you want to see a group summary of some groups, you can go and see the group summary. For example, you want to see indirect expenses. Fine. So we can just write indirect, IND, and it will go to the select the indirect expenses, or go with the mouse, select the indirect expenses. So you can see on the top, it's written indirect expenses, and it shows you closing balances of all the ledgers which are in the indirect expenses. So there is a configuration also. Press F12 here. So yes, show opening balance, yes. Show transactions, yes. Yeah, format of reporting, just say rest is okay. Say percentage also, just say yes. Yeah, enter again, percentage, yes. Now, group wise is fine. Go to the next option, say detailed. Yes. Control A. So you can see it gives you opening balance. Actually, there is no opening balance. I'll tell you how to record the opening balances also. So debit, credit, and there's only one credit transaction in the account of stationery expense, 5,600. So I believe, there is one catch here. Stationery expense, or what is it? Is it stationery? Yeah, stationery expense. So stationery expense can never go credit, Shweta. So we need to check this 5,600 amount, why this is coming on credit side, because expenses are always debited. So we can, what we can do, we can go on this transaction on the ledger. Just select this stationery expense. Just enter this here. Okay, fine. So what is here? Just enter global house. Press enter on the transaction global house. So here it's written by being income, being invoice raised, received from global house, had an error in calculation, was overvalued. Okay, this is fine. What happened? By, you can analyze the statement, like, because stationery expense is normally debited. So this credit entry is because there was an error in the bill and there was overvaluation. So this 600 has been reduced from your stationery expense. Is it clear, Gopal and Shweta? Yeah, escape. Normally should be debit. So if you find anything which is credit, just find out what this transaction is. Escape. This is okay. This transaction is fine. There's another transaction, stock of stationery consumables. Enter. So what is happening is whatever stationery, this is also correct, means whatever stationery expense were left out, they have been transferred to stock. That means stock means your asset, which will be used in the next year. Fine. So this is also okay. Escape. So you have to sometimes, as an accounts person, you have to analyze the report also. Means is the entry correct or not? This is correct entry. Normally it should be a debit, but it is credit. So we need to analyze. Escape. Yeah. Escape again. Escape. Yeah. So once we are again back to the report, remaining is fine. You can see, you can also press F6 here. So you can see monthly reporting for indirect expense. How much is the expense of indirect expenses every month? Okay, and with percentage, fine. So, and even a graph is there, you can analyze through graph. So maximum expenditure is in March. Then the auto column, etc. is there. So Alt N. Say half yearly. So yeah. So you can see half-yearly, what is the expense, compare. Similarly, you can say fortnightly, etc. You can compare, fine. So it's showing you, first half of the year, this is so much, then this is so much. Fine. Now escape again. You all see, you can insert another column. Select this company only, enter, and select the date as 1st July 22.
23 or 22?
22. We are working from April to March now. So 22 July. Enter. Control A. So you can see the second column is there. Move to the right. Do you have you have a column? Right again. So see, you have now two columns, comparing two columns, and plus it is having the opening balance, transactions, and closing balance. You can reduce with configuration if you just want to compare the closing balance. So if we again press F12, opening balance, no, because there's nothing in the opening. Say no there. Transactions are fine. Or this is also no. You just want to compare closing balance. Just say no. Control you. So in this way, you can do configuration of the report, and you can introduce a column, you can alter the column, you can basically also, by F12 configuration, you can see what you want, you don't want. Fine. So this is related to seeing a group information. Escape. So in this way, you can analyze any groups. Then escape again. Go to group vouchers. So group vouchers means there are groups, but in that you'll have group vouchers. Let's see what the report shows. Let's go to indirect expense again. Yeah. So it will show you, what is the difference here. It's showing the same report, but it's not showing the expenses in this. It's showing how many payment vouchers you have passed, how many journal vouchers you have passed. Okay. And this also has the configuration F12, press F12. Say yes. Enter. Detailed. All ledger details, yes. Payment code, yes. Enter, yes. Control A. So now it will show the whole transaction also, and it will show, now it is basically segregated according to the vouchers, like payment vouchers and journal. Right now, indirect tax expense only as the payment vouchers and the journal voucher. Fine. So this is how you take, if you want to see this kind of report, how many payment vouchers are there, how many journal vouchers are there, in indirect expenses, you can see group wise. Fine. Escape. Escape again. Go to contra register. So this will give you how many contra vouchers you've passed in what all months. And if you select any month, you can go and enter again, and you can see how many vouchers you passed. Go to April month. Enter. So it shows you 2 vouchers have been passed. Again, you can configure if you want to say detailed option, etc., etc. So F12 here. Yes. Detailed, yes. Sorry, detailed. Yes, yes. Control A. So this way you can expand. Okay. Now, I want to see the full report. Alt F2. 14231.3. Press and 31-3. Enter. Fine. So you can see for all the day, all the months, different dates of contra vouchers. Escape. Sorry, there was one report more. Just enter again. Press F8 here. Control A. So it shows you columnar voucher, means the transaction, which is what other second transaction is, means cash is there, then what is debited or credited. It's showing a column called HDFC column. Okay, so this way you can see columnar report also. Gopal, are you able to understand?
Yes, madam.
Escape again. Escape. Go to payment register. It shows so many vouchers, 96 vouchers you've passed throughout the year. And those are related to payment vouchers. Fine. So we can select any month and go and see that vouchers. Again, Alt F2 and select the whole year. Just enter. So we are in March right now. You can Alt F2 also you can do. See, Alt F2 is fine, not change period will not help. Just escape. Just enter and then press Alt F2. Not F2, Alt F2. Escape. Escape. Okay, what you can do is just go to date option on the right side, click on the right side. Period, just select that. First April. Yeah. So you can see these are the vouchers passed for the all the years. Now you can have a columnar report, F8. Control A. So it shows you what all payment vouchers you passed and what all have been debited, what other ledgers have been debited. And the total in respect to those ledgers also in the grand total you can see. Fine. So there are 62 more transactions. If you scroll down, you can scroll till the March month. Yeah, Gopal, for you, Shweta, we did this yesterday. Basically, you can add more voucher by Alt A. Suppose some vouchers is missing, you can add from here also. You can duplicate a voucher. Suppose a voucher needs to be added with the same amount or something in the another month. So you can duplicate. Another is insert, which is same as add voucher. Delete. You can delete a voucher from here itself. You can cancel a voucher. Suppose a voucher is not correct, you can cancel it. Remove a line is for reporting purpose. So Shweta, just show how to remove the line. Yeah. Yeah, another just remove so that Gopal can also see which have been removed. Remove this, the highlighted one. Fine. Gopal, this is only for a report purpose. If you don't want to show some lines, it is not deleted. It is only removed from the report. So restore back now. Fine. So you can also restore back. This is only for some lines you don't want to show, don't want in the report. You can remove. Escape again. Escape. Go to receipt register. So 22 receipt vouchers have been passed throughout the year. So you can select one, see columnar, you can see detailed report by F12. So go to March month, select this, enter. Change the period. See the columnar report. Control A, that's not okay. So these are the credit transactions, means you have credited these accounts. So you can see the total, you can remove the line, you can delete vouchers, insert vouchers, like same options are there. Escape. Okay, there is one, go to the sales register. Yes. Now, sales is only one we've recorded transaction. So we can go to that transaction again, select that, enter that, change the period. No, not, you can change from here also, Alt F2. Yeah, or you can do from there. Yeah, columnar report, F8. Control A. So only consultancy fee we have taken from Improve. Okay. Escape. Escape again. Press F12. Let it remain. This show percentage is yes. Control A. So it will show, obviously, of total percentage, it is 100%. If we go inside this transaction, go and select 42,500, go inside the transaction, just enter this. Okay, now say F12 here, configuration. Now what is the difference of configuration inside this? So it will show you narrations, yes. Instead of condensed, we'll say detailed. Yes, yes. Control A. So this is how one can see detailed report also in the sales voucher. Escape. Escape again. Go to purchase register, see the same thing there. So purchase, nothing is there. Escape. We will not see any report in this. Escape. Go to journal register. We have passed 29 journal vouchers. Go and select March month, enter. F12. Yes. One thing, Shweta, if you just write yes, you need not type Y, yes. You can also type just Y and enter. It will take yes.
Okay.
Detailed. Yes, yes. Y. Enter Y. Control A. So this is the detailed report. Now let's see the columnar report of journal F8. Control A. So it will show you, what is different accounts being credited account, and the debits and debit is also there. And there are more columns, 22 more columns are there. If you keep going right, Shweta, go right. Keep going right till you have more columns. So the journal vouchers, we've taken many ledgers. So it will show you every ledger wherever the transactions are there. Yeah. Escape. Escape again. Good. Now debit credit register will do in the next class. Right now, just leave it. Voucher clarification is this there, enter. Basically, this is related to audit. So when we do audit, I'll tell you what to see here. Right now, nothing is there. Escape. Escape again. Now go to statistics. Statistics will show you the entire number of vouchers you passed, journal vouchers, purchase vouchers. It is statistics. And how many groups or ledgers your company has. Groups are 28, ledgers are 55, voucher types are 24. Voucher types are basically payment, voucher, contra, sales, purchase, journal voucher. There are many other voucher types also. You can go and see what all kinds of voucher types are there. Go to voucher types on the right side. See, these are the different 24 kind of vouchers Tally gives you. So we have right now only done contra, receipt, payment, journal, and sale, right? They will be opening such all these vouchers one by one. Right now, we have only learned 5, 6. We'll be learning more in the coming classes, fine. So it by default, it gives you so many voucher types. What is the significance of all these voucher types? You will come to know once we start using Tally more. Escape. So even ledgers you can see from here. Go to ledgers. So if you want to see any time, one is chart of accounts. Suppose you want to see ledgers, you can see from here also. What all ledgers are there, and and obviously you've already seen how to create multi-masters. You've already done, na, Shweta and Gopal. Suppose you want to create lot many ledgers in one group. You can use multi-masters from either chart of accounts or from here. Okay. Suppose you click on this. Multi-masters means you can create ledgers in one particular group. Enter, so that you don't forget how to do this. This click on this, yes. Multi-create, enter. So basically, multi-create means this press space bar. Space bar will always give you list of accounts or list of groups. So here, basically, multi-ledger means you're selecting a group and creating ledgers. So this is the option we did in the second class, fine. So multi-groups, multi-ledgers you can create in one group. Escape. Escape again. Escape. Escape. So you've learned what are the, the statistics, what all it shows. Escape. Now let's go to exception reports. One is ledgers without email IDs. I'll tell you how will this come. Right now, obviously it will show, just enter, it will show all the ledgers without, because we have not entered email IDs in any of the ledgers. And it is only email ID only for the party account. Okay. So because for expense account, we don't need email ID. So when you create the ledgers, if you create party account, debtors or creditors, you can actually also input the email ID and email ID, contact person, contact number, so that, it's a database for you as a accounts person. You need not go to a database somewhere. So if you maintain it in Tally, you can also see the contact person, mobile number, telephone number, email ID. And you can immediately write an email from means your obviously the Gmail ID or wherever the email ID you have. And you will need this email ID from here you can use, or telephone number you can use. Escape. Then go to optional, or don't see option. Cancel vouchers also you'll not see. I'll tell you how to see the cancel vouchers. Go to negative ledgers. We'll do this option, negative ledgers. So your PNL is coming negative. Enter here. Enter. Enter again. Because why this is coming negative is we have transferred the profit and loss to the capital account. That's why it's showing negative thing. Basically, whenever a proprietorship business is there, the rule is that whatever profit is there, you'll add it in your capital and show it in the balance sheet. Fine. So basically right now there is no negative ledger. Otherwise, any other negative ledger was there, then it would have been highlighted here. Escape. Escape again. Escape. Escape. So we can quit or say escape. Acha, I want to show cancel vouchers will come to once we pass one voucher and cancel it. Okay, then we have this analysis and verification. Go to analysis and verification. Data analysis. Go to verification of balances. The third option. Enter. So it gives you a current account, capital account, current liabilities, etc. And if we go and say enter here, enter again. So see, we can write a verification note. So how to write that verification note is just select this option. Sorry, now either I can say I want to hold this transaction. This is not correct. Or external clarification I want from the department, from the accounts department. Internal observation means you see this transaction is not appropriate. You can write your note. Suppose I say internal observation. Enter. The transaction is over, priced or whatever. Just right. The transaction is overpriced.
Again, ma'am.
No, just type. Are you able to type?
Yes, ma'am. What need to be?
It's not showing.
Ma'am, what need to be typed?
Just write, or you can say the transaction is incorrect. Enter. Yes. So see, now you can see that internal observation is the status and verification note is this. So this feature had been introduced in Tally Prime only. Previously, it was not there in Tally 9 ERP. Fine. So this is a very important thing in the sense, some auditors come, they can basically verify the transaction, write the observation or something. And if transaction something is verified, select the next transaction. Space bar, press a space bar. Go to verified. Enter. Verified means I'm okay with the transaction. Enter. Yes. So this is the way, normally anybody who wants to check the transaction, see verification, etc., one can write the note. So this is was not there in the previous versions of Tally. It is only come in the Tally Prime. Escape. Fine. Escape again. Okay. If you press, just press space bar here. Can you write here? No, you can't. You can only remove line. You have to do the verification only once you go inside, and inside also only ledgers. Okay. Escape again. So this thing, you can also from highest to lowest value transaction you can select and give a verification report. Fine. So it gives you different transactions, different thing, and you can you can also see some repeated transactions. Go to repeated transactions. Select the next one, repeated, enter. So it will show you how many times this voucher has been repeated. Means cash basically this has been repeated. Office maintenance has been repeated. Enter here. So these are the different vouchers, means payment type, office maintenance. Why repeated? 750, you can see the same amount being, has been debited. Fine. So that's why it's saying that the 750 has been repeated, these many number of times. Fine. Escape. Also go to transaction of consultancy fee. Scroll down, go down, again down. Stop, enter. So 50,000 amount has been, means used. We have, and inserted the vouchers with 50,000 amount 3 times. So one can see if there is any error in some. It's okay if it is no error is there, but if it is some error is there, you just try to see that why this amount has been repeated. So this is also a good report to see, analyze. Escape. Escape again. Same as go to fixed assets analysis. Enter. So it will show you, how many additions are there. Any deletions is basically adjustment, depreciation. So basically additions are there, depreciation is there, and this is the closing balance. So this also gives you a good report. Escape. Then highest and lowest value transaction. Go to highest and value transactions. Enter. So it will give you from this is basically what highest transactions alphabetically are these, and the lowest amount is in that ledger. Advanced consultancy fee, the highest amount was 50,000 and the lowest amount of transaction was 10%. Fine. So every ledger it will show you how much was the highest transaction and how much was the lowest transaction. Fine. Escape. So we have not used the stale checks instrument. We'll do this. You remind me when we do banking. We have not, we'll be doing that later. So we'll be doing the stale checks and instruments. Now we'll see how to see the cancelled vouchers report. Escape. Escape again. Escape. Go to daybook. Delete a voucher. Delete this delete this voucher 20,000. How do you delete? Gopal, how do you delete?
Delete. Enter and delete, madam.
We can click on the delete button or Alt D.
Okay, madam.
Yes. Now, this is deleted. Let's say how to cancel. Let's select this and say Alt X. Yes. Now we see the report. Now it's writing in the daybook, you can see cancelled. But if you want to see the report of cancelled, you can see from another point way also. Escape. Go to display more reports. Go to exception reports. Cancel vouchers. So any cancelled vouchers, either you can see from here or you can see from the daybook. Escape. Escape again. Analysis verification you have done. Only one thing more was it. Just go on the analysis and verification. Go to voucher verification. So you have actually totally 154. You've already sampled. We have already sampled and verified. It will give you the all the. See, we have written the notes, verification notes. So we have sampled 2. We have verified 1. You can enter this and see what all transactions have been verified or sampled. Enter. So we have verified 1 voucher. We have sampled 2 vouchers. Go to the 96 where it is written. Select that row. Enter. Go to the where May. Go to the month May. Enter. So remember we did this. I'm okay with the transaction and verified. This is verified transaction. Escape. Go to the April transaction. Enter. So this is the, so this report will show you how many vouchers have been verified or sampled for observation, etc. So it will give you the report. So this one will give you the report of the vouchers. Escape. Escape again. Escape. Escape. Escape again. Yeah, so we've done all except for cash flow and fund flow. Okay. Shruta, you are from commerce background, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you done cash flow and fund flow anytime? No. Gopal, see, cash flow and fund flow are some reports which are automatically made by Tally. Cash flow is basically how much cash you have and how much you spend, how much you receive, what is the closing balance. Go to cash flow, Shweta. So it's showing inflow and outflow. Okay. Obviously, there was no opening balance. So if you see the inflow of cash means cash and bank. No? So inflow of cash of bank was 3,25,000 in April month. Outflow was 1,19,750. So net flow means what is the balance of cash or bank left. Wherever it is minus, that is negative figure of cash is there in that month. So if we go and select April, enter. So it shows you inflow means you've introduced capital. Current liabilities means some creditors have paid you. On the right, so outflow means there are drawings, 7,500. Fixed assets you have purchased. Current assets means that some current assets you can see. Just go to current assets. What is there? Go to current assets. Enter. So deposits, basically, just go inside, we'll see what is the transaction, why it's coming outflow. So we have paid, security deposit. So there is an outflow of the deposit, okay, amount. Escape. Escape again. So this is how the cash flow. Have you understood, Gopal and
Yes,
Shweta?
madam.
So cash
You
flow
said
shows
me
you.
cash flow. Yes,
Cash flow means what is the money you're receiving and how much your money is going out, whether in cash or bank. And it will show you different means groups and inside groups you can see the ledgers. So it will show you inflow. Inflow means in which groups you're getting the inflow and in which groups the outflow is there. Okay, escape again. Escape. Fund flow. Go to fund flow. Fund flow is basically, whether cash or bank or any other income that you see, even not cash or bank. So it shows you how much is the income, how much is, it's basically not like PNL account, but fund flow gives you, means the transaction which are not even the cash transaction. We can just go and analyze, go to May month. Enter. So it shows you what is your source of income. That means there's a net profit. Then there's a capital account, which is application. That means this must be a drawing that you have actually withdrawn some. And in down, you can see there are current assets, current liabilities, and working capital. So basically, every company, when you means in the finance department or you are seeking a loan from a bank, you will see what is your working capital. So this the fund flow also shows you the working capital. What is the current asset, opening balance, closing balance, and what is the working capital increase in this month. So this will show you means what is the application, what is the source, what is the working capital. Fine. Escape again. Go to maybe some other month, go to month January. So here you can see there is a negative amount. Why? Because working capital means your current assets are less and your current liabilities are more. Fine. Or maybe the opening and closing balance of current asset is less. So that means there is a negative working capital. Fine. So it shows you there's a net profit during this year month is 14,600, and there is a capital means capital application means that means you have either withdrawn money or something from your capital account. We can go to capital account and see what transaction it is. Enter. So we have drawings. Drawings we withdrawn, and also there is a 50,000 amount in the capital account which has been debited. Fine. So that means some other withdrawal is there. So that means there is some capital account withdrawal. So it gives you fund flow means not related to cash or bank, but normally what is the source of income, what is the application of income, and what is the working capital. So working capital is the key, means ratio, or you can say key thing which any bank will look into for giving you a loan. Okay. Escape. So this tally gives you an automatic report related to funds flow, cash flow. Okay. It is only required for finance purpose. Otherwise, for accounting purpose, we don't require this to see. Escape. Escape again. So we have analyzed all the reports. Escape again. We've seen everything except banking. We'll do later. We did this Gopal yesterday. Day book, balance sheet, PNL, etc. Fine. So we have seen all the reports which come in Tally, and except few more reports which will come once we do more things in Tally. We'll open up those reports. Fine. Please do everything, these things. We'll be starting with a new thing in the next class, next week, which will be inventory. Inventory, I'll brief you. Inventory is required when you are trading in some goods or you're manufacturing. So that means, suppose I'm having a showroom of some clothes and some leather items, etc. So I buy those items and then I sell them. So in that respect, every trading concern or manufacturing concern is concerned about what is the inventory line so that I can reorder. Fine, Gopal. Suppose
madam.
I'm a shop owner. If I don't, even a person like who's having a grocery store, if you go and buy something, and he says, "Oh, this is out of stock," you buy something else. I am going and buying, say Procter and Gambler some shampoo. They say, "No, this is not available. So you please buy some other." So then what he will do is he will reorder. He will place a reorder of that item. So if we had maintained the stock, so we can, set a level that below this level, if my inventory is going down, I will need to reorder that before it becomes zero. So inventory is very important. So we'll see how to record inventory, then how to see different reports of inventory. Fine. So what you do is I'll just, you form another company. Gopal, you need to do many more things. One is
Yes, madam.
previous company you
Two
need to.
classes pending. Yes, madam.
Yeah. Second is I'll email you, I'll WhatsApp you another company. You can open with another company's name, or means Shweta, if you want to open with Nala Mamuthu or Saraswati, just in bracket you write inventory when you create the company this account, so that you know that you're doing inventory in this. So I'll post you this message relating to the account ledgers creation in a new company. So you create a new company, form the ledgers, and inventory will do in the next class. Fine. So I hope you we have almost covered 1/4 part of Tally. 1/4 is almost over. Means basic knowledge now you know. What is Tally? What are vouchers?
How to create vouchers.
Yeah, how to create vouchers, how to see the reports. So 1/4 is over. If you have any doubt, try this, Gopal, because if you don't try,
madam. Actually, last week I was busy with exam
I
section.
can
Madam,
understand.
actually.
Yes.
Yes, sometimes they allot work immediately, madam, in college. The principal, yes, madam, that's
yes, I
sometimes.
understand. Yeah. So you can let me know if suppose you're having something like that. So then we can do the class in some other time, and provided Shweta is also available. Okay. So we can do that way. Shweta, you're working or non-working?
Ma'am, I'm in college.
Actually, you're in college. So what
Yes.
time is your college?
Ma'am, 9 to 4.
9 to 4. Okay. Acha. So what about you, Gopal? What timings do you work?
9 to 4, madam.
9 to 4.
9 to
Same timing.
Yes,
Acha. So
yes,
you
it's
people
common
are-
time, madam.
Acha, you
Madam?
people, sorry.
What, madam?
You people are available after 4 o'clock.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So do you want to set some other time? Means Sunday is fine. What about other days in the week?
This week maximum, madam. Actually, class is ongoing, madam.
Oh, okay.
That's the time. If any, some classes, I think my intention, first year's exams is completed. Second year students will come. That's why sometimes I'm busy with work, madam.
Oh, okay, fine. Not an issue. Then we keep it on Saturday, Sunday only. And Saturday, if Gopal not possible for you, let us know so that we can
No,
fix up
actually,
some
madam,
time.
this week, no, madam,
Achha.
Saturday is possible. This week I sent to exam duty, madam. Actually, one faculty member was absent.
Okay.
That's why in that position, I went to exam duty.
Achha, okay. Not an issue. Let us, means I hope you're available next week, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I will available, madam.
Okay. Fine. So see you next Saturday then. Same time.
10 o'clock. Yes, madam.
Okay.
I will attend class.
Fine. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.